Okay, ang amin po nakuha pong liham ay wala pong attachment na manifesto of support pero gusto ho naming kunan lang po ng panig dito naman yung pong mga manggagawa, hindi ito mga officers na ito sinasabi, kundi workers for hope, integrity, transparency, and empowerment mismo ng PhilHealth. Nasa ating linya ngayon ang kanila pong presidente, si Ma'am Fe Francisco. Ma'am Fe, magandang umaga po.
Magandang umaga, Ted, and DJ Chatchag. Magandang umaga po.
Gandang umaga. Do you agree sa una po sa laman ng sulat na ito na si Ginoong Ledesma daw po ay nanguna para po sa pag-aayos ng ika nga groundbreaking healthcare services and digital transformation. And then meron pa binabanggit dito na ito raw pong kanyang pinaggagawa ngayon sa PhilHealth ay nakatulong para po sa pagpapatupad po ng sinasabi niyang mga pagbabago at kaayusan sa pagpapatupad ng Universal Healthcare Law. Ma'am.
Straightforward answer, Sir Ted. And honestly, definitely we do not agree with the manifesto of support allegedly from the officers of PhilHealth. This is not the sentiment of the corporation, Sir Ted, definitely. The workers, alam mo, kung naalala mo, Sir Ted, actually sa programa niyo last year, you invited me when the Medusa incident happened in PhilHealth. Noong September 2023 po, nanawagan na po ako, they have to step down. They have to step down kasi hindi na namamanage ng maayos ang PhilHealth. Ngayon, kung naalis pa si PCO Ledesma noong 2020 si September, hindi na sana nakapag-transfer ng 60 billion balik sa korporasyon. Because the 60 billion, 89.9 billion, mabuti na lang at may TRO. Ang TRO nga is 59.9 billion, pero 60 billion na po ang nailipat. So may sobrang 30 billion na transfer. That's Health Fund. That's for the Filipino people. Isa pa po, sinabi niya, it was declared, PCO Ledesma declared in public, in national TV, during the Senate hearing, he's a good soldier. Good soldier siya. That, ibig sabihin, nakakalimutan niya na po yata na ang nagpapasweldo sa kanya ay ang taong bayan. His loyalty is to the one sitting in Malacanang. So, with leaders like that, said, ang leader na kailangan ng Philip ay may puso sa pamamayang Pilipino. May puso, tapos nagsabi pa siya, ano bang sinasabi ni Attorney Eli na exceptional leadership and digital transformation? What happened after the Medusa? Wala pang napapanagot. So ano bang digital transformation ang binabanggit dito? Ano exceptional leadership pa ang nagawa ni PCO Ledesma sa PhilHealth? Yan po, Sir Ted, kaya we do not agree. We are not part of this manifesto of support. In fact, may mga officers ng PhilHealth na hindi alam ito. So this was received, pina-receive nila ito sa Malacanang in November 5. Area Vice President, I asked the Area Vice President if they're aware of this because they're directly under Attorney Eli Santos. The Area Vice President from Area 1 to Area 4, they're not aware of this letter. Under the Area Vice Presidents are the Regional Vice Presidents, they're not aware of this manifesto of support. So sino ang we? Sino ang we as the officers of PhilHealth ang pumirma po dito sa manifesto of support? That's what now we'll ask Attorney Eli Santos.
Opo. So, ma'am, in the light nga po na hindi nga namin nakuha itong kopya nitong attachment na ito, kayo ho ba sa inyong union sa PhilHealth ay merong kayang pagkakataon o may karapatan na humingi ng kopyang ito kung sino nga yung we na binabanggit doon sa manifesto?
We'll have a regional consultative meeting this coming Wednesday. This will be presided, I don't know if PCO Ledesma will preside in this meeting or if Attorney Eli Santos. But definitely we will ask for a copy of the manifesto of support allegedly signed by the officers of PhilHealth. So, hingin po namin ang kopya na ito, Sir Ted.
Opo. Ma'am Fe, during the time po na kayo amin nakapanayam, dito nga sa nangyari pong malawakang hacking at pagkuha ng mga informasyon ng mga PhilHealth members sa Medusa ransomware nga na ito, at kayo nanawagan na magsipag-resign na itong sila Ledesma et al. Nakaramdam ba ho kayo ng panggigipit bilang pinuno po ng union at sa inyong pagiging vocal sa kanila pong leadership?
Yes po. Sa tingin namin, galit po siya sa union. Galit po siya sa PhilHealth-wide. Una-una, what they did was to out the PhilHealth Provident Fund. The PhilHealth Provident Fund is a retirement fund of the employees, and it is being managed by a board of trustees. Tinanggal niya po kami by instituting and holding an election na majority of the members of the Provident Fund boycotted the election. So that's one way of telling us na galit siya sa union. He's very divisive. His acts are divisive. Nag-i-intervene siya ng affairs ng employees sa retirement fund nito. At he never answers our letters. He never answers our request for dialogue with him. Hindi po. He's ignoring the union because we work on collective leadership. No,
Okay.
I don't decide for the union. So have initially discussed this last night when we got hold of this letter, and some officers already told me na di ba nanawagan na nga tayo ng resignation sa kanila last year pa. So i-discuss namin ito and tingnan namin kung ano po ang magiging action naman ng mga manggagawa dito tungkol sa manifesto na ito. But
Okay.
definitely, Sir Ted, I will just reiterate, I think PCEO Ledesma has to go. PCEO Ledesma and they're lying to the point na nagsisinungaling na sila, Sir Ted. Even sa Congress, mga Senate and Congress hearings, they've been telling lies. Ito si Attorney Eli, this is a lie. That this is the manifesto of support is by the officers of PhilHealth because the officers are not aware of this and then they've been lying to employees as part of the reorganization effort is concerned. May naglalabas sila na by September of this year, the OSSP, the Organization Staffing Complement of the reorganization will be approved by GCG. And when we talk to GCG about it, hindi nila alam. So they've been telling the employees lies. So and then PCO Ledesma has been promising to politicians on benefits not well thought of. Kung ano-ano na lang ang pinopromisa sa mga politicians during hearings, Senate hearings. Wala itong safety net. Yung mga pinangako niya, ito ba may safety net? Baka naman this will just be gateway for corruption na naman sa PhilHealth. Kasi walang mga safety net yung mga pinromisa na benepisyo. Itong mga piniging ng bonito siya about the single period of confinement is stopped in September. Pinag-isipan po ng mabuti ito So dapat yung mga bagong benepisyo na sinasabi nila, magbibigay na ng wheelchair, mga tusito kasi sinabi. It was raised during the hearings. Pinangako. Pero ano ba ang safety net? Na para naman maprotektahan, mabalanse ang pagprotekta ng pera ng korporasyon. Kasi baka naman this might end up bankrupt na ang PhilHealth. So sinong kawawa? Ang mamamayang Pilipino. Pag wala ng pera po ang PhilHealth kasi hindi na ma-manage ng maayos ang pera ng korporasyon. So there should be a balance between giving benefits and securing the funds of PhilHealth. So hindi po labas ng labas, hindi po balik ng balik hindi po ito excess funds. Yung 89.9 billion, hindi po excess funds. This is health fund of the Filipino people that the Filipino people should be enjoying. Sir Ted.
Opo.
So we are very strong about this.
Opo. Yes, ma'am. Well said. Sige po.
So, sir, he should resign. Kung hindi man siya wag na pong hintayin. Wag na po hintayin na